A great way to make sure our meals are healthy is knowing which nutrients we need the most of. So let's shine the spotlight on fiber to find out why it's so essential and how to get more of it on our plates and in our mouths. Joining us today to talk about all the benefits of fiber is registered dietitian nutritionist Kirby Walter. Kirby, thank you so much for joining us today. Let's set it all up. Explain what fiber is.
Fiber is a nutrient found in carbohydrate foods like fruits and vegetables, whole grains, some in nuts and seeds. And it's a really important nutrient for our overall health. You do get some insoluble fiber from sort of the husks of seeds and nuts, but I would say in terms of bang for your buck, you want to focus on the legumes, whole grains, and fruits and vegetables.
And so there are actually two sources or two types of fiber, and that's soluble and insoluble. What's the difference?
Insoluble fiber does not dissolve in water. Soluble fiber does dissolve in water. They both play different roles in the body, but they sort of work together to form a clean out process that affects a lot of different systems. I like to think of it as a broom and a dustpan working together. So the insoluble fiber, for example, the skin of an apple, acts as a broom, and it sort of sweeps all of the substances in our body that our body doesn't need. So for example, cholesterol, excess hormones, toxins, and pushes it through. Soluble fiber, which if you're thinking about the apple, would be sort of the fleshy part of the apple. All of that waste sticks to the soluble fiber and it all gets pulled out through our digestive tract. So it can be really helpful just for regulating bowel movements, blood sugar control, cholesterol management.
How much fiber do we need?
We need about 25 grams per day for women, and men need about 38. So what that means in practice is basically focusing on fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and legumes in as many meals throughout the day as you can possibly handle.
So Kirby, we want to put all of your words of wisdom into practice. So you have a fiber-filled recipe to share with us today. What are we making?
Yeah, we're going to be making overnight oats. So what you want to remember is that you always want to have the same proportion of milk, fruit, and oats. So here I have a 1/4 cup of oats, about a 1/4 cup of milk, and a 1/4 cup of dairy. So I'm literally just going to combine these, mix it all together, and then I'll put in a little bit of maple syrup and then vanilla. And you literally just cover it and put it in the fridge overnight. And you can add toppings to it. Yogurt for some protein. I just love blueberries and it's blueberry season. Chia seeds, I add these for extra fiber. And then lastly, I have some coconut flakes to add a little bit of fat. We always want to have fiber, protein, and fats in our meals. And here we are.
That looks super simple and easy and delicious. So I think the best thing for all of us to remember is to add more fiber into our diets to live a healthy life.
Adding fiber is one of the simplest ways to improve your overall health. Focus on those fruits and vegetables, focus on those whole grains, and you'll be well on your way to better health.
Kirby, thank you so much for joining us. Okay, now it's your turn. How do you fill up with fiber? We want to know. Share it with us on Facebook. Just search for Living Healthy Chicago. So if you like this video and you want more Living Healthy, just subscribe to our channel. We're happy you're here.